He found 5 goals and 2 assists in the last matchup, the 25-10 blowout the Spinners had of the Rumble. Again, 2 weeks ago as Brandoff hucks it deep to Dave Bear, and Dave Bear just floating behind him, able to pick it off, but still not in the end zone. There's the one on his same sideline. And it looks like another Rumble player fell there. It was Hunziker, so that leaves the wide open man in the end zone, Esser, against Zoo, and Esser easily comes down with it. And Bryant giving him tons of space to make a decision, and they do decide to go cross-field to Scott Zoo, so the Rumble do have an answer.
But Philadelphia's offense is struggling with their handler motion right now, as we thought they might.
Sickles, beautiful throw right back to Sickles, was Brandoff. Again, the disc can't touch even one blade of grass. Brownlee, a pretty late bid there as Mott on Sickles, and Sickles throws it up to Meta. So we'll have another 50-50 ball here. Meta looks to be the man with position, and the Rumble player going up first, and Meta read it the whole time. And again, poor Christian Duez. Price.
Yeah, that was an excellent job of keeping his feet in.
But then a dangerous throw there, and Chow able to get to it.
Well, first they need to be given the opportunity to do so. As we see
Jack Casey, seeing an opportunity, and a good reason for the Rumble would like to calm down here. Well, since their last break, this could be the first time this season that they've got 3 straight points against the Rumble, as on the second attempt, able to pull it in is Jimenez. And then the hammer up over the top. First time this season, the New York Rumble, 3 straight points against the Philadelphia Spinners. So in the MOU, you don't see too many Callahans. Now McGlynn is going to have to go cross field. He'll lay out, and he does it. Hang on to the disc, and the referees do say that's a catch.
It's an excellent catch at that.
So Hunziker, the huck downfield, 3 Spinners players, and somehow through the trees, coming down with it is Steven Willis. Zoo, the first handler, who clears out, and then Lee. Now the stall count getting pretty high. That's why Scott Zoo, the man coming over the top, was Chow.
You're working out of a spread offense here of some design.
Now Lee is going to huck. There's 2 green shirts behind it. Meeser has speed to burn, and with the left hand, doesn't have to lay out, just able to track it down, and a little celebration there with the goalpost at the end. And now here we see Canetti to Mythos, and the D there, the man was Chow on Mott, and then the easy break.
Well, and the issue here is that Philadelphia is in sort of a soft zone, which was encouraging the Rumble to...
As Brownlee, he's encouraged to take the hammer up over the top to Cannon. So they're going to let Brandoff take his time and space, and he'll throw up to Sickles. So Sickles will have time to huck it to the end zone. Now with 1 second remaining, the clock is off. Martin trying to get in position, but it's a blue shirt that comes down with it in traffic. Vince Radums at the end of the half. That's Doyle forcing a late throw from Glazer.
There was a bit of confusion from Philadelphia there in the reset area with Katzenbach and Brandoff back there.
Brandoff got the huck off, and the beautiful box out there. Pulling it down was Roman. Picking it up is Mythos. Over to Canetti. Hunziker was the first break out of the stack, and then it looks like they set this one up as a string play. They want to go down to Mott. Mott able to shake off the defender and get into the end zone, and the Rumble did have a quick answer there.
Philadelphia working out of a mostly spread offense here. A lot of space downfield to work.
Roman, Brandoff now aiming for the end zone, and Sickles. The Spinners do make it look easy, and a nice throw by Brandoff. That was an inside-out flick. Mott thought he had a play on the disc. Instead, it's McCutcheon, and a nice layout there. And here we get another look at that. He decided he was going to jump out early, and he knew he had to bid, looking for Mott in the end zone, and instead they go cross field to Brownlee. Can Brownlee keep this one inbounds? Can he toe the sideline? And he does. It was Mythos who started the play. Now the double team, so that's the huck right back to Meeser. Mythos is going to throw it to the end zone, so we're going to have a 50-50 ball as the third quarter comes to an end, and it looks like it's a blue shirt. Again, Radums with the sky.
It's the acceleration and the commitment to it once he sees the disc go up.
Peck puts it up. We're going to see a battle in the air with Meeser, but Meeser unable to come down with the disc. And said now it's O'Connor. O'Connor for Dunn. Dunn will have to lay out here, and Dunn with the left hand grab.
As the man was covering him, eventually read the way the offense was pointing, committed to that side. Then they have the easy open side completion here. Easy if you can make a catch like this.
Mendetta then will have it on the goal line instead for the Spinners. And Martin doing a little bit more than maybe he had to, pulling it in.
That sort of settling.
There's Compton, our player to watch, hucking it deep, and that disc just staying up in the air, and then the beautiful sky there in the back of the end zone. You find Meeser. Meeser's the one who's going to huck it deep to Mott. Mott against Martin. That's a pretty fun one. Instead, it's McCutcheon. So Mott comes down with the disc over McCutcheon and able to find the man in the end zone streaking in to be Hunziker.
But Mott went up early and reached down over the defender to pull this disc back into his possession. That's just a fantastic play. You see that in slow motion. He may have had a little bit of protective hand out in front of him, may have had his hand on the shoulder even a little bit there, but it's the sort of thing where he got up first, so that's his space.
So now trying to make sure this score is just single digits, they'll throw it downfield to Sisto. Sisto, he might not have enough to get in the end zone, but he does. Over to Sickles with 4 seconds remaining. Sickles took a look at the clock, and so now this is a long hammer into the end zone. 50-50 ball on the hammer, and it looks like we've got a jump ball. A number of hands on it, and the officials say it goes the way of the blue shirts.